Ladies and gentlemen, boys, good afternoon. A very warm welcome to another special Harcourts Rata & Co auction right here, number 22, Narina Way in Epping. My name is Robert Ozzimo. It gives me a great pride to represent the company of Harcourts Rata & Co. I'd like to just take a moment to thank the owners of this fine property for selecting us to market and sell their home. I'd also like to take the chance to introduce my colleagues. You will notice among you in the crowd here today, they're here for your assistance should you require their advice. Please feel free to approach either Leon, Vanessa, Warren, Sammy, Irvi, and of course Ron Singh, who I'm sure many, if not all of you, have had the great pleasure of becoming acquainted with throughout the marketing campaign. Buyers, I'd like to share with you now the following announcements which are in place to help you, the buyers, bid and buy with confidence here today. The auction will be conducted in accordance with the rules and any additional conditions that were made available for inspection before the start of the auction. The auction rules prohibit an auctioneer from accepting bids or offers for a property after the property has been knocked down to the successful bidder. The vendors have a reserve price as the auctioneer. I will indicate bidders on request. The law prohibits false bids, prohibits major disruptions by bidders, and prohibits bidders attempting to prevent others from bidding, and provides for fines for such conduct. The rules permit for vendor bids. The words I'll use during the auction to indicate that I'm making a bid on behalf of the vendor are vendor bid, and by law only I, as the auctioneer, can make a vendor bid. Buyers, a contract of sale has been on display prior to today's auction. It reads that today, Harcourts Rata & Co. sells on behalf of the vendor all this land together with any improvements described. In the attached copy of title, volume 11464, folio 232. Or as it's more commonly known to you and I, as number 22 Narina Way here in Epping. Selling with the property today, all fixed floor coverings, light fittings, fixed window furnishings, and any other fixtures and fittings of a permanent nature. Today, once the property is sold, we will call on the successful purchaser to pay a deposit equal to 10% of the purchase price upon the fall of the hammer and the signing of the contracts here today, and the balance to be paid at settlement in a flexible 30 to 60 days time, at which time the vendor will provide the lucky buyer with vacant possession of the property. All in all, quite a straightforward contract. Everything is in here. Everything is quite clear. So buyers, is with my highest recommendation what we offer you for sale here today. How about this location in the very heart of Epping, where we've got access to all this wonderful infrastructure that has really put Epping on the map in recent years and created so much capital growth in Narina Way and the surrounding streets. But more importantly for you and your family, it's that same infrastructure that is going to create security for you and your family in the years to come by way of further capital growth. Parkland as close as across the road. Walking distance to not only primary, secondary, but also tertiary education at our fingertips. Walking distance to Epping train station, providing simple access into the city. And of course, plenty of shopping options, not the least of which are Dalton Village, High Street Shopping, and of course Pacific Epping. So everything you need to secure the perfect lifestyle for you and your family exists right here. The property itself, what a great opportunity for any first home buyer among us, a great opportunity for any investor. It's been immaculately maintained and presented by the current owner. Today is the opportunity to make it your very own. So buyers, without any further ado, I'm going to place myself in your hands. Our vendor's instructions are clear. They want to see a sold sign on that board at the end of this auction. If you'd like to be the one to place a sticker on the board when all is said and done, right now is your time to reserve that right. Where can I see a fair and reasonable starting bid for 22 Narina Way? Who'd like to start us off, buyers? I don't mind the call. I'm in your hands. Where can I see a start? The most quiet part of an auction is I go on and on and on. I ask for an opening bid and then I get silence, crickets. It's okay. It's an opportunity, buyers, to consider your strategy. Which strategy to employ. Start high, start low. What's important is that you start from a position of strength, that you mark your territory, you stake your claim early on in the piece. This is a chance for you to show every other buyer here, your competition, that you own the keys. Where can I see a start, buyers? I don't mind the call. I'm in your hands. Well, some very shy bidders among us here today. I'm not so shy, buyers. You might have guessed that by now. I don't mind starting on a vendor bid to set the proceedings here today. I'd like to give you the chance, though, to start where you feel most comfortable rather than where I think it makes my job easy. So you've got that chance now. If you're here to buy, this is your moment. This is your time. I've had the opportunity to have my say. It's your time to have yours now, buyers. Where can I see a start? As I said, I don't mind the call. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to start it nice and low for you all at 400,000 now, to vendor bid at 400,000. I'll take participation in rises of 25 now at 400 the bid. At 400,000 now, fairly been offered at 4. At 400,000 now, it's got to be 425 in the rise. At 400,000, fairly been offered. Any better bid, any better offer than 4. At 400,000 now, can I see 25 anywhere at all? At 400 now, Ma'am, was that a bid? Not a bid, ma'am? Not a bid? If you come to my auction and you put your hand up in the air, it's going to cost you every time. But I'm going to let you off with a warning this time. But you can bid 425 if you like. At 400,000 now, got to be 25 in the rise. Surely it's worth that and more every single day of the week. If you're here to buy, this is your opportunity, buys. At 400,000 now, once. At 25, and I would think so at that level at 425,000, fairly been offered. Now the competition's there. At 425, at 425,000, got to be 50 now in the rise. At 425,000, got. At 425 the bid. At 425,000, can I see 50 anywhere at all? 425,000, fairly been offered. At 425,000, bid there against everyone else now at 425. At 425,000, once. At 425, are we done? At 425,000, twice. At 425, done, finished, third, final call at 425,000. Are we all done, finished, silent, out at 425. Bids there, opportunity with everyone. I'll move along then at 450 in the vendor bid now. 450, 75, sir, if you like. At 450,000, got to be 75 in the rise against you now. At 450,000. At 450,000, 75, can I say? At 450, one bid not going to be enough for you here today, sir. Rarely ever is. At 450,000, the bid, 75, it's got to be. At 450,000 for the first call at 450. At 450,000, twice at 450. At 450,000, well below entry level in the market today, so surely at 450,000, 75 will put you in good stead. At 450,000 the bid now as it stands against you, make it 75 in the rise at 450,000. At 450,000 now, fairly been offered at 450 the bid. At 450,000 once at 450, twice at 450, third, final call. At 75, and I would think so at 475,000 now. At 475, and the bid's behind me. At 475,000, who's going to round me off to 5? At 475, the bid. At 475,000, bid there. Opportunity everywhere else here at 475,000 now. Looking for 500 in the rise. At 475 now, the bid. At 475,000, got to be 500 now. Once at 475, all done. At 475,000, twice at 475. At 475,000, third and final call at 475. I'll move along again with the vendor bid at 500 now. At 500,000 the bid. At 500,000 now, fairly been offered back against you, sir. 25 if you like. At 500,000 now. At 500,000 against you, sir. At 500,000, opportunity still with you though. At 500,000 now, fairly been offered at 5. At 500, can I say 25 in the rise? Make it 5 and a quarter. At 500,000. At 500,000 now, once at 500,000, done. At 500,000, twice at 5, done, finished, third, final call at 500,000. Are we all done? Are we all finished? Silent, out at 500,000. Buyers, if you come to buy, now is the time at 500,000. Need to see interest now at 500,000. Opportunity with everyone here today at 500,000, equal opportunity. That's what we're about at Harcourts, Rata and Co. At 500,000 now, looking for 25 on the rise. At 500,000, first call at 5, all done. Twice at 500,000, done and finished. Third, final call at 500,000, all done, finished. Silent out at 500. Was that a bid, Ron? At 500,000, I need to know, sir. At 500,000, can I get your involvement at this stage at 500,000? 500,000 is the bid. I'm asking for 525 on top. The opportunity is with you. At 500,000, what do you say? 5,000. Can I say 10, sir? 510. I'm asking for 25, but I'll take 10. At 505 now, at 505,000. So I'm going to give you the same courtesy at 5,000 if you like. At 5,000 I have here. At 505,000 the bid and make it 10 now in the rise. At 505,000 I have. At 505 the bid. At 505,000 fairly been offered bid here. My right, your left against you at 505. At 505,000 now. So the competition's there. Only cost you 5,000 to get on top. We're getting closer now. 505,000. Can I say 10? Definitely out. Thank you very much for your bidding here today. At 505,000 bids here at 505 now. Only taking $5,000 in the rise. If it helps you get involved at 505,000 now. Once at 505 are we all done? Twice at 505,000 done. Finished. Third, final call at 505,000 are we all done? Finished. Silent out at 505. Sir, can I confirm that bid at 505? Bear with me one moment. I do need to seek some instructions. I'll be back momentarily. Thank you. Buyers, thank you for your patience at 505,000. Thank you for your bid. We got fresh instructions from the vendor, brand new reserve price. We're not quite there just yet, but a brand new reserve price and bid to meet you, the market, here today. If there's no further bidding here today, we will only deal with the highest bidder. The highest bidder will have the first exclusive and the only right to purchase the property from the vendor at their reserve price. Now, what that means to every other buyer here today is that if you are here with interest, if you are here with intention to buy, I cannot entertain your interest. I cannot entertain any offers after the auction until I've given ample opportunity to the highest bidder to consider the vendor's reserve price. So if you are indeed here to buy, you must bid me now or forever hold your peace. You can't come up to Ron or knock on the door after and say, we want to buy it, we want to make an offer. Can't give you that opportunity. That opportunity has been earned right now by the highest bidder, will remain with the highest bidder to the exclusion of every other buyer here today. We'll take that highest bidder behind that closed door, not to lock them in, but to lock every other interested party out. At 515 now, at 515,000. At 515 the bid's there now, sir. At 515,000. I'll still take the 5 if it helps. At 515, at 20, can I say? At 16 now, you drive a hard bargain, sir. At 16 now, 516,000, round me off to 20. At 516,000, fairly been offered. At 516 the bid. At 516,000, fairly been offered now. 516 the bid, fairly been offered. 516 the bid's there now, and make it 20 in the rise. At 516,000 once. At 516. At 516,000 twice. At 516. At 516,000, third and final call. At 516 the bid. At 516,000, bids there, Ron. Need instructions at 516,000. Round me off to 20, sir. Buy yourself some time. At 516,000, fairly been offered. Bids here. At 516 a bid. At 17 now. At 517. 18 now. At 18, it was 18 there, so 19. At 519 and 20 if you like. At 519,000. At 519,000, fairly been offered. At 519,000. At 519. At 519 the bid. At 519,000, bids there at 519 now. 519,000, fairly been offered. At 519. At 519,000, bids there. 20 if you like. At 519,000. At 520 now. At 521. At 521 the bid. At 521,000. Got to bid me quicker than that, sir. At 521 and the bid's there now. At 521. At 521,000. Bid there against you, sir, ma'am. At 521,000 once. At 521. At 521,000 twice. At 521. At 521,000, third and final call. At 521,000, bids here. It's against you at 521,000. At 521,000, I'll tell you what, I'm going to take just a moment now. Confirm that bid at 521. Going to go in, have a quick chat with the vendor. I'll be back momentarily. Thank you. Buyers, thank you for your patience at 521,000. At 521, the bid's there. At 521, looks like he scared the competition away. At 521,000, bid there. Keys, the keys aren't there. They should be though. At 521,000. At 521, bids there. Opportunity to negotiate with the vendor is there as it stands. At 521. There they go, at 521,000. If you're here to buy, a must-see interest now at 521. At 521,000, fairly been offered now once at 521. Leon, if that's a bid, I need to know soon. At 521,000, twice at 521. At 521,000, third and final call at $521,000 the bid. Are we done? Finished? Silent? Out? At 521,000. At 521,000, bids there. Opportunity to negotiate is there at 521. First call, second call, third and final call at 521. Well, buyers, as I said, the right to negotiate exists with the highest bidder here today. We will be here for another 5 to 10 minutes. If you do have any questions or interest, please feel free to approach myself or one of my colleagues. Otherwise, have a great weekend and we'll see you again soon. Thank you. Come inside. All right.